Hello.
Hello.
We're back. We got some cheeky brews here.
Yeah, there's
today.
some spicy stuff over the weekend.
Yeah, this Chancerllor Palp Blue won a PQ.
Ah,
First
very
place.
nice, very nice. Congratulations.
So I had to run it. You know, I got the showcase. I legally have to play with it.
Yep.
In all opportunities.
I think you are the only person who's played with Snoke on stream so far.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw a Snoke Lake Country deck, and so I was piqued. My interest was piqued. So I felt it was worth playing this just to see how it is. Now it's kind of similar to all the blue-green stuff that I was playing without the blue removal. But it's like got way more units. But I haven't had a chance to play Snoke, so you know, like I said, I'm
sure yesterday you were like, "I'm gonna play hero now that I've played through all the blue."
I'm a liar.
Or the green villain.
I'm a liar. Tell me off in the YouTube comments. See if I care. Well, so there was a Trench Colossus deck that top 8'd somewhere, and I was like, "That's sick." And
it is sick.
And then Justin went to look at it. It's a mill deck, and
it only wins by mill.
Yeah,
it literally has like 3 units in it.
Yeah. So
I'm not trying to subject the stream to that.
Right. Justin's contractually obligated not to play control decks on stream, and
although this is kind of a control deck.
Yeah, his power taps to
put
dudes into play, so we'll allow it. But yeah, I mean, these were. I think the cool thing is that while there's like some strong decks in the meta, there's a lot of stuff that people have experienced success with. So
I mean, the fact that like just this one on PQ, if you look at the spread of leaders that have been winning, it's like Quinlan and Boba Fett, and then a bunch of 2s and 1s of representation. The top 8s are pretty diverse.
Right.
It's a really
it's not gone are the days. Gone are the days of Boba Fett yellow and Sabine green being your options of things to play.
Yeah, it's feeling real healthy. I'm glad that they didn't ban Force Throw, because I mean, I feel like you don't mess with the meta like this.
Yeah,
the way it stands, right?
Honestly, I think if you get rid of Force Throw, then I think all those Force decks they go in the trash can.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's mill. The Trench deck is milled by just attrition. That's it's not just like trying to mill you. It's trying to control the game until you lose.
Yeah.
So it's a little different.
Right.
That's just its win con. Roll.
14. 19 humans.
Not really sure what I should be doing.
I think this hand is a mulligan. Interesting hand. It was 2 1-drops and some stuff high up the curve. And so I could go 1-drop buff next turn, attack, provided that it doesn't die, then play another 1-drop, then buff again.
I'll have to get my my bearings with this deck, I think. It's playing all blue cards except for 2 Bazines in the main deck. So it's essentially mono blue.
Yeah.
You get maximum value of Queel.
Queel.
Yeah, so there's that.
Been a while since we've seen a Queel.
Man's just getting
I do like Queel.
Pretty good.
Like Queel.
Yep.
Queel is like, what if Merfolk Looter had life steal or something like that?
It's not even looting, it's just drawing.
Yeah.
It's great. Wish they made Chancerllor Palp blue by default. It'd be kind of insane if you could play a Vigilance in this deck, right?
Well, this hand's
for 4.
Awful. Mulligan into a terrible hand. I'll take initiative.
Like Will. Pass.
I guess I resupply.
Take it for 2. I'll draw off Elder Dragon. I will play.
I'll take initiative.
Concord Dawn. Pass.
I am gonna Traitorous Queel.
Kind of mean.
I think he just mills.
He just mills you. Yeah.
I think he just mills me.
I will attack you for 1.
So I've got Palpatine's Return, so I actually think it's to my advantage to attack with him, to mill, right? If I mill like a Vader or Maul, I can Palpatine's Return it later in the game. So I'll attack you for 2. I'll restore 1. On attack, discard the top card of your deck. If it shares an aspect, it shares no aspects. I have no aspects, so I think Lake Country it has no aspects, so it could never have something.
Not even
shield.
if you had a neutral card, right?
Yeah,
I'll play Yaddle.
I will take the initiative.
Yes.
You're on 5. I can't get Rivals Falled quite yet. So I'm gonna attack you for 2 and restore 1. And discard a First Order TIE Fighter. Actually, Queel's doing some work. He's discarding my 1-drops now that we're past the point of the game where I want them.
I'll take you for 2. Restore 1.
I am gonna deploy Snoke.
Play Yoda.
Snoke's gonna attack you for 4, and on attack he's gonna buff himself, so it really becomes 5.
Take you for 1.
I'm trying my dangest here to keep you from flipping Palpatine around. All right. Do I play it in the Rivals Fall is the question. I think we diversify here. I'm gonna 8th Brother. We will take out Yaddle. We'll ambush Yaddle.
I will use Palp.
Okay.
I'll draw a card, heal 2 damage, and flip.
I'm gonna take the initiative.
I'll pass.
Alright, I think Snoke you, and he'll buff himself. I'll hit you for 6.
Lieutenant Childson. I'll show you Anakin, Fell the Dragon, Vigilance.
Okay. So 6. I think I'll Craving Power here and blast Childson into next week.
Thanks. I'll attack you for 2. Restore 2.
I'm gonna hit you for 7. This deck puts some fatties on the table, man.
Yeah, I'll flip.
I lose 2.
Yep.
I will Queel, attack you for 2 and restore 1.
I'll take initiative.
Yeah, I was actually wondering if I have to take initiative there. I don't think I like have to take initiative, but initiative's probably good there because I get mill from Quill. It is Palpatine's. No, I'm not supposed to mill the Palpatine's return. I'm supposed to mill the target for Palpatine's return. Okay, pass. Am I putting this 8th brother in the discard pile?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, that's correct. All right. I think with Snoke here.
I do have the force.
With Snoke, he'll buff himself to take 7. Snoke, he's trying to run away with the game. I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna crash Yoda and Snoke.
Okay.
Draw.
Restore 2. All right. I'm gonna Queel you, attack you, hit you for 2, restore 1. Queel is gonna mill a craving power. Oh, it's Snoke, I guess, has 2 damage on him.
I have to take initiative because if you take initiative, I die.
I guess you're not super laser blasting on as the next action. Will Vader? We will take a gander here.
You can save some time.
let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
Let me stop you right there. Vader was putting Knight of Ren on the table. I do think Knight of Ren is a Vader buff. Hello from France. Hello.
Yeah, it's like so much damn stats for 7, right?
Okay, thank you for letting me borrow that Queel.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that Queel gave me like a bunch of life, right?
Pretty good. Welcome to the stream.
I said this hand is terrible. Proceeds to win by a lot.
Just ramping is really good, and you didn't allow me to flip at all.
Yeah.
My removal wasn't really there. You craving powered the Jildson.
Yeah. Yeah, could be. It's funny how that works.
Also, I need to get my bearings with this deck. It's clearly a deck where you need to know the lines, right?
Yeah. For sure.
Whereas Snoke is just play your big dumb stuff.
Play big dumb. Here's a big dumb idiot.
I didn't have a good answer for Snoke like ever.
Yeah.
I had to get the Super Laser Blast, but I needed to do it that turn because I needed to attack with Yoda and flip, but I take too much damage.
Yeah. Snoke, he like just kept rolling, right?
It's like I could attack with Yoda and then flip, but I would have already been dead. I would have been dead to the 5th brother because in that situation I can't play the Fell of the Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, it was turn 5 before you flipped? Something like that.
I don't think this deck necessarily wants to be flipping every turn.
Yeah. It certainly helps, probably, right?
You want to be flipping into the late game for sure. Because all your villainy stuff is like
is there like a
blast and
I wonder if you're supposed to camp on one side. Like, are you supposed to camp on villainy at some point?
I think late game, yeah. Because late game your removal's all villainy, and then the only late game thing is Luke. Other than that, I think late game you want to be flipping out back and forth, but before that you're fine. Okay, I'll play Queel.
I'm going to play a First Order TIE Fighter.
I'll take initiative.
I'm going to buff the First Order TIE Fighter. And then I'll pass.
Take it for 2.
A Queel. I will attack for 3.
I'll take initiative.
I have a Vinay, so I could play Vinay, but I think resupply is the call. Just ramp it. And then pass.
Attack with Quill.
Yeah.
Mill Yaddle.
If you... funny. I'll attack you for 3.
Play Yoda.
I guess I'll Terran Tarek. This guy's gonna come in and rip Yoda or Quill. I guess he's gonna tear Yoda limb from limb.
I'll draw. I will flip. I'll heal 2 and draw a card.
Well, I will take the initiative.
I'll pass. Pretty got a lot of cards here. For better or worse. I don't know if that's like helping me.
Make sure you're totally ripped.
I got about 9 cards in my hand.
Make sure you're totally ripped when you get stabbed with a knife.
Yeah.
I think the Terran Tarek. Is there matter if I guess I killed Quill? I guess that may be a mistake. It's possible. Just doing 5 damage to your dome is really good.
Lee Jildson.
Too bad you can only show 4.
Yeah. I'll show you Yaddle, Quill, multiple village protectors.
Okay.
Jeez. It'd be kind of stupid if you could show any number right.
Yeah, for sure.
I could see him having that text. Like that is like kind of not busted text for him to possibly have, right?
Right. All right, so give an experience token to the unit with the most power among villainy units. The Terran Tarek is not, so I'm going to buff the first order tie with...
I'll flip Sidious.
The first order tie is going to hit you for 4.
I'll take initiative.
I'm going to deploy Snoke. We're going to play Captain Phasma. Then we're going to give Snoke +2/+2. Snoke is going to attack Childson. Snoke has 6, so he has to buff himself. And then he'll take 6. And I could have played the Phasma last turn. If I Phasma the first order TIE fighter and you have a Fell the Dragon, you can kill it. So I was trying to play around that. All right. And that is that pass.
Luke's got 2 HP left.
He's got 2 HP left. All right. Killed by an idiot, which I guess is in kind of character. Okay. Let's send. So you got 6 right there.
Yep.
Let's send Phasmi in. She'll hit you for 5, and then she'll buff the first order TIE fighter. He's going to town on this pizza. This dog is eating this pizza.
I'll use Palp.
Well,
I should not have done that. I fucked up.
I'm going to use this opportunity to hit you for 6.
I messed up. I'll play Itinerant Warrior.
No force.
I don't have a force. All right, let's just try this again. Let's try this again.
Hold, no, hold. Didn't count.
Didn't count.
In my defense, I don't know what I'm doing.
Didn't count.
I don't know. This deck's kind of. This reminds me a lot of that Revan deck. And that I
feel like it's definitely like more versatile than the Revan deck. Revan deck definitely, if it wasn't ambushing, killing your stuff, it's not.
It was losing, right?
Good, yeah.
Leader flip into unit Phasma ECL is one of the more enjoyable. Yeah, I like that I mean, so here's the thing: they keep printing really good 5 and 6 cost units that don't necessarily have like a great home, right? I think that Phasma, the Kalani is the same way, right? Like Kalani is like a 5/7 for 6 that when it attacks, it gives something +2, and if you have the initiative, it gets another unit +2, right? Like that is a unit who should like feels like it should see play somewhere. It's just the game exists in such a weird state. I think stuff like Poe has done like a really big number on the things that are 5 and 6 drops in the game, because Poe killed so many of those units that otherwise would be really good.
Yeah, he like trades into them, lives, and kills something else.
Yeah,
gets
and he's getting like a ton of versatile stuff going on.
The only other 5, or the only 6/6 for 5 that gets played is Zuckuss.
Yeah.
Was Zuckuss.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Zuckuss for a while.
Yeah. I think the yellow, there's CAD running around, and you might see a Zuckuss in there, but I think CAD is less popular than Quinlan Tarkentown.
I do think CAD's probably pretty decent in this meta.
It is hard to know. So we have a kind of a selection bias, right? Because we've only looked at the top 8s, the stuff that makes it the competitive SWU. So that right there, you could have a deck that has like a positive win rate that might be decent into the field, but if it just gets 9th or it gets bubbled out on tie breaks or something like that, we wouldn't see it, right? So we don't know what people are bringing to these tournaments. Maybe it's Han Blue, right?
We don't have the meta report stuff that that one website does. What?
No,
the ones that occasionally have like 500 player tournaments that you get literally every stat for everything.
Yeah, OPE.
OPE, yeah.
I'm gonna mulligan that. That hand was possible. I think any hand with like a 1-drop in this deck is maybe keepable.
Quinlan won 5 PQs this past weekend. Ooh,
that's a lot.
That is a lot.
That is a lot. I think it's a deck that requires a degree of skill to pilot. You almost need psychometry to play the deck.
This deck might want to be in hero form until it Super Laser Blasts. Maybe.
All right. Interesting. This perhaps. Okay.
Wheel.
TIE Fighter.
Take initiative.
Buff the TIE Fighter. I'm back home. I'm back to Tarkin, baby.
Yep.
You want Darth T, Daddy on Curve. My opponents at EQ were Gar, ECL, Qui-Gon, Force Green, Piet Red, LOF, Anakin, Force Blue, Han T. That's 6 different decks. Correct me if I'm wrong. That totally different decks. You played against a different deck each round.
That's gotta feel good.
Is the meta healthy? Is there a
amazing.
better indication that the meta is healthy than sitting down at a tournament and playing a different deck every round, right? Okay. Alright. Yep.
I will attack you with Wheel.
I'm going to attack you with this TIE Fighter before you play those things. Those jerks.
Playing these jerks.
How about I play this jerk? Resupply.
Take initiative.
I'll pass.
Thank you with Quill. Draw Yoda.
I'm gonna crave power. This is 1 power Craven TIE Fighter. I'll do the 4 damage to the Concord Dawn.
Play Yoda.
I'm gonna slap you for 4.
Oh, Palp.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
I'm gonna attack you for 4 with the TIE Fighter.
No, I'll take you with Yoda. Be the Force.
Um, 5 open. I am going to. You have how many cards in hand?
7.
And you're on
5.
Sidious there.
Each have 6. 6 what?
6 damage. You've attacked me with Queel 3 times. Is that?
Yeah, but it's been not doing damage to you.
I don't know.
Okay. More concerned with my own life.
Yeah.
Now you should have 6.
Hell. All right. Look, I'll deploy Snoke.
Thank you for 2. Rock wheel.
I'll attack your base, and Snoke's gonna buff himself.
I think he has to buy for the tie.
Nah, they're the same, right?
This is 5.
That's 4.
Huh?
1, 2, 3. 1. Oh!
Huh?
So you should have 2 more damage. You should have 2 more damage then. He does buff this. Because I said 4 last time, it was really 5.
Okay.
And then I've attacked you twice for 5. For some reason, I was thinking the 2 plus the 2, not the 2 plus the 2 plus the 1. So.
I'm gonna no glory only results.
The TIE Fighter?
The TIE Fighter.
I guess it dies. How about this? How about a 8th brother? The Yodi.
I'll draw. I'll use Sidious. You damage your base.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
Alright, we're gonna have the 8th brother hit your base for 5. You gain a bejesus load of life, and it's still like hard to
Play Village Protectors.
I'm gonna Darth Vader. He'll crash into the Protector shield, and then we'll go a wandering. We'll go a wander underneath the pale moonlight for some sort of drop here. Oh, how about this? How about this? How about the Space Force?
God.
How about we just put 3 TIE Fighters into play?
Yeah. Very cool. I'll play this Concord Dawn Interceptor.
How dare you? Snoke is gonna take out the protectors and buff. Who's he buffing? He's buffing your Vader or the 8th brother. Let's buff. Let's buff the Vader, I guess.
Attack you with Quill.
A card that is blank. I will take the initiative.
I'll pass.
No attack with the Clone Trooper?
Oh, yeah, I'll just attack you for 2.
Sure.
Yeah. Yep. Am I dead?
Okay. Vader attacks you for 6.
I'll Quill fight Snoke. Draw Anakin.
Oh. So Snoke takes this. 8th. How many things do you have in your discard pile over there? Do you have? You got blue.
I got all the stuff.
Yeah, you got all the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will traitorous the Concord Dawn.
I'm dead.
Okay.
I'm dead. Holy shit.
The relentless power. I don't know. Okay. What does this Vader go for these days? Is he cheaper now? Is he like?
I mean, he was what, $100 at some point, $80.
He's not that anymore.
That was when SOR was like under printed.
Yeah. At this point, what does this Vader go for? Because I honestly feel like if you're looking for a budget deck, as long as this Vader isn't like,
he's at least 30, right?
I think he's at least 30. What's Maul?
The rare?
The rare Maul. I don't think he's that
$10.
expensive. He's not that expensive.
Yeah.
Right. And then I think Devastator is actually fairly cheap. Right. So
$20.
Yeah. So I think you could probably get this deck for like $80. And I think there's a lot of raw power going on in this deck. Right.
I can't get to my super laser belt last.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're being hit about the head, face, and chest by 5 power or more dudes, right? This is a cool deck. This is a cool deck.
I need to see if this Chancellor Palp player played against any Snokes.
Any Snoke Lake countries?
Yeah, I need to see what the tech to win this game is. Kind of feeling that they didn't. Unless it was the same
I think the units in this deck are all die to Fel the Dragon, which means you need like 8 Fel the Dragons.
I haven't even like gotten to my Fel the Dragon, even though I'm drawing a million cards. I'm just not seeing them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not getting Anakin on curve. Like Anakin on 6 there would have been much better than me playing like some stuff,
right?
Some jank.
Yeah, Anakin on curve might have helped you.
Yeah, I think I do need that. LOF Anakin Lake Country challenge unlocked.
You get to play only heroic stuff. Your choice on initiative.
Yeah, I'll take it. Play wheel.
I'm gonna play a First Order TIE Fighter.
Take initiative.
I will play a first order TIE fighter, and then I'll pass.
Play a Concord Dawn.
How dare you? I'll play a Knight of Ren.
Thank you for 2. Draw Fell Dragon.
Alright, do we crash these 2 in just to take out the thing? I guess I can attack once. And then if you pass, I take the initiative. And I can deny the flip that way, right? Alternatively, it may be to my benefit to leave units around for late game, right? Since this deck has like overwhelming barrage, it's got a lot of ways to like clean the stuff out of the way, and this is just stuff that's sitting up here, waiting, lurking. I'll take initiative.
Okay, pass.
I'll attack you for 4.
Thank you for 2. I turn forward.
I'm gonna Snoke the Knight of Ren.
I'm gonna fight a tie.
I will take initiative. I don't have a 3 job here.
I'm gonna Fell the Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And pass.
Yep. Checks out. Holy crap. I'm gonna OB. I'll do 2 here and 2 there.
I'll power the dark side for 5.
I'll take initiative.
Thank you with Quill. Luke.
I might have lost this one. My turn.
I can flip.
Moving on.
I will flip.
Okay. I'm gonna play Vani.
Thank you for 2. Yoda.
I'm gonna Snoke Vani.
All no glory only results.
I will resupply.
Flip.
I will deploy Snoke.
Take initiative.
I will attack you for 5. Then I'll pass.
Play village protectors.
Snoke's gonna attack the village protectors. He'll buff himself and take 2.
Thank you for 2 with wheel. Yaddle.
I'm gonna maul the village protectors, and you'll take 5.
I'll Palp.
I will take the initiative.
Only cool 10 cards in my hand. I'll attack you for 2.
You flipped the Palp, is that correct?
I flipped the Palp. I've not flipped the Palp yet, right?
You said Palp, right? He's exhausted. You gained 2, right? I'm not crazy.
I fucked up. This is what happened.
Okay. right. I'm not insane. I'm not like gaslighting him. All these people watching are not gaslighting
No,
Justin.
You're probably not.
He did flip. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
You're probably not gaslighting. Okay.
You didn't
I guess I'm done.
You didn't mean to.
I'm bad at knowing when I need to be flipping Palpatine.
Yeah. I gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
I took the initiative. Let's hit you for 7. How about that? I guess I could trample over somebody. I guess you have 45 cards in hand. Is there at this point I'm better off just letting Queel meal you to death, right? I guess. I'll have Maul trample over Queel, so you'll take 6, I guess. Okay. You have every possible card.
All super laser.
Okay. I'm going to Vader. 5, 10. I think I do something like Vani First Order TIE Fighter. I don't have the 3 TIE Fighter play, but I think putting 3 bodies on the table for 7 is pretty good.
I'll use Darth Sidious.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
I will Vader you for 5. You want to try a round of Trilogy? There's so many cool formats now, and once the rotation happens, surely another. I'm curious what most LGSs will do as far as supporting different formats. I can't get anything to fire off at my store, but that was, I think, due to an inglorious concerted effort to kill the game through mismanagement of it locally through all of the stores beyond just mine. Like, it was just
everyone
around us just kind of screwed up. All right, so he's still alive. I'm gonna Devastator and blow up, I guess, Anakin.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
Devastator. There's no Fel the Dragon in his hand. It's not in here. It's not here.
Look at these 6 cards. Now look at these 6 cards. 0 of 12 of these cards has a Fel the Dragon in them.
I'm just going to pay 7 for this No Glory only results.
I'm going to Vader you for 5. Oh.
Play Yoda.
Let's Palpatine's return the Maul, and that kills you because it tramples over the clone trooper.
Okay, let's play this match so I can get this over with. By the way, this sideboard does nothing for that deck.
Yeah.
It literally is completely useless against that
You need Fel the Dragons. You need
3 more Fel the Dragons.
You need like 3 Vanquish, 3 Rivals Fall. So yeah, we have 2 stores that host near me. One of them was always a bit dead, the other is always packed, but even now there's Premiere, draft once a month, and the option for players who come for Premiere to play Twin Suns. The occasional dedicated Twin Suns night. I'm not sure how you could really add in a Legacy format and keep Premiere with all that happening.
I feel like you rotate when you're doing Trilogy / Premiere.
Yeah. I think
the 1 week Trilogy one Premiere if you want to do something.
So we were
like
doing drafts. Like we did drafts for like 4 months in a row during SOR. And then the second set came out. Draft wasn't quite as good, and like attendance really suffered through drafts. And the product was like a little bit more readily available. So like, I think part of it was that we had like a captive audience. Like if you wanted a chance at Star Wars packs, we held some stuff to draft with, right? And so a lot of times you would draft and you would end up like ahead on money because if you pulled like a legendary, guess what? Like you made your money back for the draft. We were alternating between like organized play and draft on Saturdays, and our Premiere, just like our attendance for Premiere just kept dwindling the whole time, and by the time the set 2 came out we had nobody for Premiere. And so we like put drafts back on the schedule when Twilight of the Republic came out, but I don't even think we got the first draft to fire off. Maybe it was like 1 draft for Twilight of the Republic. By that point, the Premiere locally had just basically evaporated. Now, we were pulling people from the neighboring town to come down for drafts, but there were a lot of stores who were running events throughout the week. Some people were running them on like Friday nights. Some people were running them Sundays. Like there was like it seemed to be that there was like an attempt to avoid overlapping in a lot of ways. I wonder if I'm supposed to mulligan for I wonder if I'm supposed to mulligan for ramp.
Ramp has been doing me up because Snoke comes out and does like 10 damage before I can deal with him.
Yeah. I've got stuff to do. So while in set 2 both stores sold out of product here fast here, none of them packs Premiere, and certainly had nothing to do drafts in set 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we still have some set 2 from when it launched. Like we were sitting on like a case for like a couple of cases. Now we sold a bejesus load of set 2.
Lothwolf is in the Palp, yeah. I have not seen Lothwolfs. I don't think they would have been helpful for like roadblocks, but it's in here. There's 3 of them.
I'm gonna keep this hand. We'll rock with it.
It's not like I'm playing Data Vault.
Roll initiative. 18. 6. You have the initiative. I honestly don't think the initiative matters as much, right?
I don't think so. Play Yaddle.
We'll play a TIE Fighter.
Take initiative.
I want to buff the TIE Fighter. Do I have to hold on to you? I actually think you have less use.
Take for 2.
Okay. I'll buff.
Is that deck 3 Craving Power 3 over 1 Barrage?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'll take initiative. Yep. Take initiative.
Attack you for 4.
Yep.
Play a Vani. And then I'll pass.
Yep.
I look at some hands with this deck and it's an embarrassment of riches. I'm like, which it almost doesn't matter what I resource, because I think at certain points of the game this shit in this deck just lines up so perfectly against that one.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Let's come on, ready to play. Ready to play. Let's get this over with. Tag for 2. I'm hungry.
Hungry. I'm gonna hit you for 4.
I'll play Itinerant Warrior. Game 3.
Vani is going to attack and shift this over to him.
I'll take initiative.
I'm gonna play a First Order TIE Fighter, and then I'm gonna buff Vani. And I will pass.
I'll attack Bonnie with the idol.
Okay, that Itinerant Warrior's got a shield on it, by the way.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And now it's Restore 1.
I suppose I attack you for 4. I'll attack you for 3. We'll move the +1/+1 counter. Right, is we defeat an experience. If you do, give an experience. So I'll move the token over to here.
I'll flip.
I will attack you for 2. 3.
Oh, no glory.
The First Order.
Yep.
I will Craving Power Vani and blast the shield off the Itinerant.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
Anakin Vivani for 6.
Rude. I'll Snoke the TIE Fighter.
Take it for 4.
You have the Force again. Attack you for 4.
Take initiative.
I'm going to deploy Snoke. We're gonna Captain Phasma Snoke. Snoke's gonna attack you for 7. And then I will pass.
No glory, Phasma.
I will Snoke you for 6.
I die. Me dead.
Me slash me dies.
Me am dead. So the only way to spend the Force in this deck is Itinerant Warrior. So should I be playing Colossus? Is my question.
Maybe.
I'm drawing so many cards, right?
Yeah, you're drawing a lot of cards.
Yeah. I mean, the 3 health, pretty relevant, right? But I am still dead. I'm just as dead. I need more time to get to the Super Laser Blast. Like I could have Super Laser Blasted next turn.
Yeah.
But I took 1 billion damage, so. Chirrut.
Yeah, Chirrut's probably pretty good.
Yeah, right? True, pretty good. No Talisman Assassins in here now.
Might should be in the sideboard.
So here's my sideboard, okay?
This deck hates Vader Yellow.
It's got 2 Snokes, 3 Fireballs, which might come in. System Patrol Craft, which I don't think is probably worth it against you. I'm not really losing to the space stuff.
The space stuff is like
it's doing
damage, but it's not what you're losing to, right?
Yeah, but that's got 3 of those, and then an Aether Sprite and a Clan Saxon Gauntlet.
It hates Vader Yellow. It hates Vader.
Yeah. So I think I can probably bring in these here Fireballs. They at least crash no TIE Fighter.
Yeah, and flip.
And I think that's fine.
Flip Palpatine.
I don't think I'm ever playing Avenger. There's no world in which I cast Avenger. I don't think I'm ever playing Bazine.
This is one of those that sideboard reeks of somebody who knows how many people are playing a specific deck in a field. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I'll slap in the Fireballs. Yeah, True would definitely be helpful.
True would go a long way.
I guess the problem is True's not heroic or villainy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but still.
Spending a lot of turns just chilling on.
I guess like Childson's supposed to be it. The problem is that this deck laughs.
There's no way I can never flip into the 4. There's like no way because like I'm playing like Yaddle and Queel. If you're a Fireball will actually help me. Do that.
Yeah, if you could play Childson with a full.
Because I had Chilton last game and I couldn't ever reasonably play him. Okay. Fireball does feel like it will help. We'll see. Maybe I can win 1 single game on stream today. I'll mulligan. You cut Chilton in your force list. I do hate also the turns where you just drop Chilton and your opponent very easily answers it, like you fell the dragon or whatever.
Yeah, it's not
craving power.
I I think Chilton's day in the sun is long past. I mean, like your opponent could like Kit Fisto Aether Sprite Chilton, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a reasonable card to see.
I think ideally the Fireball is coming into play, ambushing and dying all at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't think I care for it to live. All right.
If I go TIE Fighter buff,
I'm like, blam.
then you can throw the Fireball into it and not feel too bad.
I'm just gonna play this Fireball.
I'm gonna play Vanilla.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass. Vinay did some work last time.
Vinay is good.
I think
he's very good.
He's a little goog.
He's pretty goog.
What are we? What would you say? A resource here.
I invert you a Darth Tyrannus. Darth Tyrannus would be kind of maybe possibly good.
Yeah, Tyrannus would be sick.
Yeah,
honestly.
The problem is not blue for the Queel plan.
Yeah,
he's not getting drawn with Queel. I'll play an Interceptor. I think this Fireball's going to rot to death. I'll attack you for 3.
I think resupply.
Yeah, I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
I think it's going to rot to death.
What do you what would you say a resource here? You? That feels insane.
Thank you for 3. Actually, it makes more sense to just tag you for 1, just in case.
Okay, yeah, in case I play something.
Yeah.
I will Snoke Vanille.
Like Will.
I will play a Knight of Ren.
Tells his assassin. So the other thing about this deck is it doesn't really generate the Force very reliably. Yaddle is kind of your only 2-drop that generates the Force. So I think it's just kind of there as you can gain 3 sometimes, and it's not a big deal if you have it. It's not a big deal if you don't. It probably baits some people into attacking Yaddle.
Yeah.
To deny you the Force when really you don't care that much, and then you can flip.
Yeah, I think it's hard for me to separate. Like after Justin and I played some scrim games, it's hard for me to separate the knowledge that I've gained from the deck from like me just sitting down across from somebody I don't know. I don't know what their deck is doing, right? All right. I'll attack you for 3.
Take initiative.
I'll pass. Have you gained any?
I have not.
Yeah.
Right? My health total wrong?
Should Justin be at 5? Turn 1, Vanille. Turn 2, resupply attack with Vanille. This turn, buff Vanille, attack you with Vanille.
Sure. I'll take you for 2.
Now you're back at 4, yeah. I didn't think you gained any.
I cut the other Bazine. That's literally the only card in the deck.
Oh, man. Okay. We'll jam this Knight of Ren into your face for 4.
Like, where's my Village Protectors? Where's my Wolf Wolf? I'm gonna play this Yoda. Snoke's coming out this turn.
I'm gonna buff the Knight of Ren.
I guess I'll just die.
I'll
take you for 1.
I'm deploying Snoke.
Take initiative.
I'm gonna Captain Phasma Snoke. Snoke's gonna hit you for 7. Vani is gonna attack you for 4.
Did I accidentally put 4 Yodas in the deck? That's the only explanation.
I'll pass.
In what world can I not die this turn? I don't think that world exists. I can play as Anakin and kill Phasma.
Just the Phasma?
I mean, yeah. the Bazine Mill actually let me do that.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to Traitorous Yodi. He's working for me now.
Attack you with Wheel. I'll go home. I drop from the tournament. Shame.
You know, walk to the closest food place, eat lunch. Wait for your friends.
50 chicken McNuggets.
Get 50 chicken McNuggets. Eat them over the next 6 hours while your friends continue to play in the tournament.
Me in the corner with my 50-piece bucket of nuggets, all the sauces, just like nibbling away through my fucking Palpatine deck in the garbage.
Oh man, if everybody's playing Palpatine, I suggest playing the Snoke deck.
I don't know how it wins.
I don't know. We've played some hopeless matchups on stream, right?
Yeah, like the first game, it looked like I had a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was drawing Village Protectors at any point,
it could be. Yeah.
The law would never existing.
Yeah, so I think the thing is like if you were like absorbing attacks in one arena or the other, right?
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, that felt.
Oh boy,
that felt pretty bad. Okay, well, we'll be back Wednesday.
We're going to go to a PQ this weekend. At least I am. I don't know about Justin, hasn't decided yet, but I'm going to a PQ this weekend. Kaz.
It's been a minute since we did Kaz.
Kaz Red is a thing. It's made some top 8s.
One. I also want to do Kylo Mono Red. First Kylo Mono
Kylo
Red.
Dark in Town is sick. It's a sick deck for sure.
And some Krennic. I got to bring Krennic back.
Yeah, because you got the showcase.
That deck can win a game.
Yeah,
I know that. I'm sure of it. I believe. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.
We're done here, everybody.
And we'll see you Wednesday for more.
Goodbye.